Peter. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody for jumping on to tonight's Zoom. Y'all know we do these twice a week with our amazing team, and I'm so excited. Literally, I've been like a little schoolgirl at a Justin Bieber concert now for about, I don't know, a few days since I heard some breaking news that's coming across the wire from our home office, and I was asked to keep it at a minimal for that whole entire time. And anybody knows John Zenas, it's really tough for me to keep quiet, but I promised I would, and I did. I was even asked by the company about an hour ago from M Network, the company you're all here to check out tonight, obviously. A lot of you are guests, so welcome to you. And I was asked about an hour ago, when would you like the press release to go out? And I said, hey, how about 30 minutes before I get an actual opportunity to introduce this man to all of M Network? And they said, perfect. And so here we are. Some of you may have seen a press release 30 minutes ago. If you didn't see that, it's okay. I will ad-lib it a little bit here tonight for you and share a little. And I want you to know that tonight, this event, for those that are guests here tonight, maybe you're brand new with M Network, tonight is not about me. It's not even really about the individual I'm introducing you to. It's about you. It's about you taking a look at what's going on in M Network. And something just magical happened. It's one of those kind of special nights. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, okay? And 25 years being in the industry, I've had a few of those what I would call aha moments. But tonight, I would say it's probably about 10 levels above any aha moment that I've had in this industry. And in just a few minutes, you're going to know exactly why for yourself I can say that. Why I can say it's 10 levels above the normal aha. So I want to share with you, briefly here for a few minutes before I introduce this individual. In about 5 minutes or so, I'm going to introduce him. I'm actually going to share a product video with you as well, so you understand the why our products do what they do. And I'll share a few of the products with you individually, and then I'm going to let my guest speaker, who I'm going to introduce to you, tell you about one of our amazing products in particular. So YM, where did the name come from? It's called Members Network for a reason, because we, the members, get to actually facilitate what we believe is needed to help this company grow to the next level. Right down to the fact that the owners of the company, those that are the head of the company, asked me, when would you like that press release to go out? I said, hey, how about 30 minutes before? And I said, great, sounds like a plan. So it's pretty awesome. They actually come to us, ask what we believe that we need, when we need it, and facilitate as they can for us. So it's pretty amazing what we have at our home headquarters. So Members Network means it's your network. If you're here tonight looking at this for the very first time, it's your company. It's not the CEO's company. It's not the folks in our home office's company. It's your company. And they come to us to help them guide the future of the company. So I'm really excited for that. It makes a huge difference when looking at a business opportunity or even products like what M Network has to offer. Why M for me? Well, here's why. I'm going to give you the shorter version story tonight. I was looking, years ago for something in this industry that would make a difference in the lives of the people, not just the life of John Zenas. I had found a series of companies throughout the years that I had somewhat I'll call it mild success. Even though I've been 15 years full-time in this industry, I'll still call it mild success, because wild success would mean that all my friends, people I care about, the people I love, the people you care about, the people you love, have the same exact opportunity to be successful. And even though I've been successful, to a degree over the 15 years, I've never been able to duplicate that. We've been able to duplicate it at M Network. That's why I fell in love with what I saw with them. Beyond the products, beyond the compensation, beyond the people, there was something that was special about the company. As our CEO, Kerry Brown, would tell you, the industry didn't need another network marketing company. They didn't need to be better than something else that was already out there in the industry. They wanted to be different, and they really were. And that's where, when I learned about the story of M Network, after being reluctant for 3 months and 15 phone calls from my actual sponsor, Andy Willoughby, after being reluctant, I finally understood what different meant. What different meant was 4 key categories. 4 key categories that I asked on a given day back a few months ago to our CEO, Kerry Brown, when we sat in his makeshift office, which was the bed of the pickup truck down in a parking lot down in Salt Lake City, Utah, at a barbecue joint. I asked him about 4 specific things. And the first thing I asked him, because if you're here tonight looking at this from a business or a product perspective, I don't care who you are, where you live, whether you're north of the border, across the pond in Australia like some of you is tonight, if you're up in Canada, wherever it may be, the bottom line is still the bottom line financially. So the first thing I've been asked for many, many, many years in this industry of direct sales network marketing, the first thing I'm always asked is, how much do your products cost? And when you have to start out a conversation maybe like this, let me show you how you can afford the products, that's not good. Okay, I got tired of basically being involved with companies where that's where the story started. Because that means I had to make up a secondary story and sometimes a third story of how to teach people how they can actually afford the products, which literally means a lot of companies out there in the industry have programs where they say, hey, if you get 2 or 3 customers, you get yours for free. Now, if I can't afford the products of my own already, and I have to go find 2 or 3 of my friends that also really can't afford them, but they're going to buy them from me because I'm their friend and I get mine for free, I don't find that very fair. So when I asked our, CEO of the company, what makes these different from a price perspective, and he told me that our products at wholesale were less than $40, he got my attention. I'm going to be honest with you. When I first sat down with the CEO, Kerry Brown, I wasn't interested in M Network. I just wanted to go and have a free lunch, join him as a friend, and at least learn what he was doing. And when he told me the price points, he at least got my attention. The second question I had for him, which I've always had to make up that second or third story about, was, excuse me, what do your products taste like? Well, I was thankful that he had this little product in a red pouch called Go. It's an energy drink product. And he says, you want to try it out? I said, of course. Try out the product, love the taste, finished the entire bottle, about yo big, okay? Finished that entire bottle in about 10 minutes. And he goes, wow, I think you like the taste. I said, not only do I like the taste, I love the taste. He goes, well, the rest of our products will taste equally as good, if not better. I was surprised, and I have to beat around the bush or tell a secondary story or tell people all these things they have to do to make their products taste good anymore. So he had my attention again. The third thing I asked Kerry Brown, the CEO, that day about was this. Does it really work? Do these products work? Well, he started to explain something called RDT technology, which I'm going to show you a video in a moment what RDT technology means and why our products work the way they do. And about 15 minutes later, I had a little extra pep in my step and kind of wanted to run laps around the parking lot at the place we met at. And he goes, product working? I said, oh my gosh, yes. How is it possible? He said, that's the power behind our products. They actually work. Folks, if you've been involved in this industry before, or taken nutrition products before, and somebody told you have to just give it 30, 60, 90, 120 days, you'll finally see a result, that's not good. Because if somebody's overpaying for a product that tastes not so good, and they have to wait that long to get a result, you probably won't have the opportunity to have a long-term residual business, first of all, if you're looking for a business. Or you probably won't stay around long enough to let the product work for you because it gets real expensive real fast. So I'm here to tell you that I was excited about the price, the taste, the results. And then on top of that, my last question for Kerry Brown was, can somebody else besides John Zenas? I'm nothing special. I really ain't. I just love this industry. I love helping people. I got involved years ago because I want to make money and help people. I actually walked away from 3 businesses that I had made 6 figures plus in because it wasn't right, because I didn't want to be that guy. I don't want to be part of what I would call the 3% club, where 97% of your friends are building something or trying to build something, and they're paying for your lifestyle. That's where I've been in the past. And when he shared the compensation plan with me, which I'm not going to go into details at all tonight, but I'll just tell you, it's not broken. Okay, it's not broken. It's doable, because I have folks on my team right now, some amazing individuals that are actually knocking it out of the ballpark faster than I did with the compensation plan. First time in my network marketing career, 25 years in this industry, 15 years full time, that actually have people on my team, guys and gals, mostly gals, thank goodness. I love gals. They know how to get things done. No offense to the guys. But these gals just killing it. They're actually duplicating themselves over and over and over again. And it's pretty amazing what's going on right now. I'm so excited for them. I'm so excited for you if you're here tonight looking at this for the very first time as well. So I want to just tell you this, that's the difference. Those are the 4 areas: price, taste, results, compensation plan. And what I want to do is I just want to kind of touch base real quick on the compensation plan from a perspective of people that are climbing through our comp plan right now and explain a little bit about them. My good friend Leonard Tillman, he's over in New Mexico. He actually told me no multiple times over multiple months, and today he hit a rank with our company called M3. In a previous company I'm involved with, he had tried for more than 10 years to reach a rank that's similar to this, and he did it in 10 weeks, folks. Actually, not even 10 weeks, 8 weeks. So proud of him. He brought in a little gal named Alexandra Johnson, Spitfire single mom who needed to make a difference in her life, who needed a way to be able to afford some things for her child, for her little boy who loves baseball, by the way. I love baseball too, Alex. And she was looking for an opportunity to be able to provide better for him. Leonard afforded her the opportunity to have better because of M Network in a very short period of time. By the way, both of them are on their way to Cabo, Mexico this fall with us. And then on top of that, Michelle Boris up in Indiana. Michelle has done this industry over and over and over again for many years, beating her head off the wall trying to figure out, why me? Why can't I get ahead? Well, there's a reason, Michelle. It's because you weren't afforded the right opportunity. Doesn't mean you didn't work hard. You worked very hard. Finally, I'm thankful for people like you that have worked so hard for so many years, and in a matter of weeks have accomplished things you couldn't accomplish in years. Our compensation plan is not broken. And not last, and definitely not least, I guess last, not least, young little lady named Kayla Tambrella, okay, from Alabama, totally Cold Stone crushing this thing. She's going to hit a rank called M3 Royal. Now, to a lot of you that are guests here tonight, you might not know what that means, but in a former company I was involved with, some people 20 years later in the industry, or 15 years later, or 10 years later, don't come close to doing what she's going to do in less than 2 full months' time. And I'm proud to say she's probably going to hit it before me, and she got involved 3 months after me. Do you see where I say the compensation plan's not broken? That somebody can get involved long after you, or months after you, probably in the comp plan the way it's built, years after you, and have more success than you. That proves to me that we have something real, it's doable, okay? And that's why it's been fun for me to build this, okay? And not only that, I have right now on our team, this amazing team we're growing in M Network in a short period of time. They just put out a list of the top 50 people that are qualifiers for a Cabo trip. 10 of those 50 are on our team. One of them, Kayla, actually has more points than I do, in that trip right now, which means she's on her way to maybe the penthouse suite in Cabo, and I'm stoked. I hope she lets me come in and at least take a look at it when she wins that, because I think she will. I really do. I believe she will with all my heart and all my soul, and because she's developed an amazing team beneath her, and they're lifting each other up every single day. Okay, I have folks that are right now at the top of everything in leadership boards. Whether it's retail sales, whether it's recruiting, it's not me on the boards, it's them, and I'm proud of them because our compensation plan is not broken. That's what makes us different. That other people besides me have the same opportunity that I have to go further faster. And I'm going to roll a video up for you real quick about our products, the technology behind our products. Then I'm going to introduce you to somebody you're waiting to hear from. But that's the best part about this. This individual I'm going to introduce you to in a moment, he is definitely going to help accelerate the future of M, the future of your business. And we're definitely going to be able to go further, faster than you ever dreamed possible. So with that said, I want to roll a quick video about our products. I told you a little bit about our business tonight, but I want to introduce this individual to you in just a moment after I roll out one quick video so you understand the power behind why our products do what they do, and then I'm going to introduce this individual to you. So bear with me one moment. I'm going to do a screen share for everybody. If I do it correctly, it will all work beautifully. And I'm going to find that particular video. I apologize. I believe this is it.
The M-Stix Advantage. Hydrate with purpose. A great tasting way to maximize your nutritional intake. M-Stix are brilliant in their simplicity. Each stick contains 3 to 5 grams of raw materials, varying by formula. The human body is over 70% water. The average person should drink half of their body weight in ounces every day. Consuming too much sugar can lead to insulin resistance disease, otherwise known as diabetes. All sticks are no or low calorie. Up to 75% of Americans function in a chronic state of dehydration. A person can live for weeks without food, but only a few days without water. According to the American Heart Association, the maximum amount of added sugars you should eat in a day are 150 calories, or 37.5 grams for men, and 100 calories, or 25 grams for women. A single 20-ounce bottle of Coca-Cola has 64 grams of sugar. M-Stix are unrivaled. These are the 7 areas of the M-Stix Advantage. Taste. Enjoy all natural fruit flavors, drink 2 to 3 times more water per day, and eliminate cravings. Function. Hydrate with purpose. Each stick is a powerful nutritional supplement as a tasty water additive. Price. At less than $1.50 per stick, but with more raw nutritional kick than a fistful of vitamins, you'll love sharing these. Portability. Sticks are convenient, lightweight, kid-safe, airport-friendly, and easy to share. RDT. Rapid dispersion technology delivers vital nutrients to your body even faster and dissolves lightning fast. Preservative-free. Thanks to our RDT process, sticks require no preservatives or fillers. Every sip fills your body with nutrients and a specific bio-benefit. Nutrients. Each stick is packed with a combination of the best natural ingredients for guaranteed efficacy and bioavailability. Our proprietary formulas are designed to help you get more out of your water without adding calories, preservatives, or artificial additives to your diet. M-Stix. Exclusively available by your friends at the M Network. Hydrate with purpose.
And folks, that tells you a little bit how our products work. I'm just going to cover them real quick, a few of them at least. I already covered something called a Go Stick, which is our energy drink product. And I want to share another one with you real quick. It's a kind of a combination deal. If you use our trim and our burn product together, thermogenic weight loss with appetite control, absolutely amazing. And I'm actually drinking a Smart and Soul together right now, which I have not done yet. I was with our CEO, Carrie Brown, last night, and our guest, who I'm about to introduce you to, said, what a phenomenal combination of putting those two together. So I took the advice, third party, from our CEO via the person I'm about to introduce to you. It's in my bottle right now. And Soul, I'm telling you, is the best mood-enhancing product I've seen on the market ever. I've been in this industry for 25 years. And if you got a brain, Smart's going to help enhance that a little bit. So those are incredible products thus far. With that said, there you go. Tommy's drinking one right now, actually. So with that said, I'm trying to find our guest on my screen. I apologize. I got a lot of screens here, guys. So let me figure out which screen he's on. Bear with me. He's not that one. His says iPad on it. Is he on page number 4 now? That's not good. Hold on one second, guys. I'm looking for him. It's only slightly embarrassing. It's all good. Tim, do you see him on there? Point which way he is. Oh, I see him. He's on my first page. How could I miss him? Oh my gosh, smiling and everything for me. So sorry about that. So the person I'm about to share with each of you, I've known him for over 15 years. Not only is he a gentleman and a scholar, sometimes he gets confused. He has a twin brother named Kenny Rogers, so sometimes they do get confused. And so don't be shocked. This individual has been board certified in Canada and the USA. Say, however, he's taken his medical background and putting it into an area of research like no other. He has been regarded globally as the foremost authority on a little fruit that packs a heck of a punch called the mangosteen, which happens to be the key ingredient in one of our products called Core AO, which I'm excited to find out his findings ready about this product. And he's bringing it to us exclusively as a spokesperson and endorser for our company. We are the only company who will make endorsements for. We are the only company he will speak for, make public appearances for. And he is here to help solidify all of our products moving forward. I want to say with gratitude and with humbleness in my heart that Dr. Frederick J. Templeman, I'm honored to have my world, my life, my business, my friends come back full circle to be able to be back in the gracious presence of you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of them. My heart has been fluttering all day to make sure I'd say enough good things about you because I know you on a personal level like other people don't. And tonight it's your opportunity to tell them who you are, what you bring to them, what you stand for, and how we're going to go further faster because of what you bring to the table. So Dr. Templeman, take it away, my friend.
Hello. It's great to be here, John. It is always a pleasure to be able to talk with the distributors, and that's been what I've enjoyed the most about the time that I have been in the business, in the sense that I consider myself a concierge physician for the distributors in the company that I choose. And I have recently made a change. Most of us are aware of the fact that one very large company and one very, very successful company in the past no longer exists and has been assimilated by another company in the same area of endeavor, but without the same emphasis upon the mangosteen that I would have liked to have seen. Now, 15 years ago, I had an episode, well, actually it was 17 years ago, when I was practicing medicine. I had an episode where I had a young man, about 26 years of age, who, due to not a mix-up in medications, but due to him following medications exactly the same way that they were prescribed, and this was by a psychiatrist, he had an adverse effect that killed him. Now, I'm laughing because he was dead for about 2 minutes. I happened to be across the hall doing my rounds that morning in the hospital, and I was able to quickly get in there with my partner and have the paddles on the crash cart, and we got him back. So he didn't suffer in the sense of brain damage or any of the things that can happen when prolonged anoxia or lack of oxygen goes on. But it certainly shook me up because I realized that this man would never have died had it been for had it not been for the amount of drugs that he was taking prescribed by a physician. I was a physician. I had been practicing medicine at that time for about 12 years, and I was concerned that maybe I may have unknowingly, unwittingly, either contributed to perhaps the death, but certainly the illness of a number of people with the drugs I was using. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm not using drugs. I still prescribe drugs. In fact, I have high blood pressure, as does most everyone my age in North America. And I use drugs along with lifestyle changes and with supplements in order to be able to keep my blood pressure at a level where I'm not likely to suffer the awful consequences that can occur from excessive blood pressure over a prolonged period of time. So it's not that I don't use drugs, but from that day forward, I began to educate myself not only in the use and the proper use of the drugs that I was prescribing more deeply, but also to decide if there were not potential alternatives with greater safety and perhaps equal efficacy that I could use with my patients in order to help them with the challenges that they were facing. I came to the conclusion after a couple of years of study that absolutely that was possible. And I began to use supplements, botanical supplements, things which were derived from plants, in order to help people who were dealing with very severe, sometimes diseases that would carry most of us away, but also with minor things. And I began to understand that the best way to go about treating people was probably not to jump immediately to the use of a drug, but to see if lifestyle changes or something from the plant world might be able to bring about the same results. And after a few years of doing this, I became what the people back then called a holistic physician. That's a term that's not used very much anymore. It's kind of gone by the boards as more and more doctors begin to realize that all of the information, all of the knowledge is not in one place, and that there is a place in the practice of medicine for the use of supplements. Most supplements, however, are not consumed upon the recommendation of a doctor. They're consumed because people who are concerned about their health and who recognize that the dietary choices which we have and the dietary habits which we have in North America are certainly not adequate to provide everything that the body requires in adequate amounts in order for them to be able to be best protected from illness that could cause certainly disease, illness, sadness, and very often death. So I started to prescribe supplements. And I came, in my search for supplements, I came across a plant called the mangosteen. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the mangosteen, it is a small tangerine-sized fruit from Southeast Asia that is consumed largely for the beautiful white inner sections that are like a small orange sections that tastes absolutely delicious. In fact, in the past, Queen Elizabeth used to have it delivered to her by fast ships in order to be able to get it there before it rotted. But this plant has been used in the Thai traditional medical system, in the Ayurvedic traditional medical system, in the Chinese traditional medical system for centuries, not just a few years, but for centuries. And it has been used not by 100, not by thousands, but it has been used by millions of people. And when something is used for medicinal purpose for centuries and millions of people use it, that is absolute proof, better proof than you could ever get with any randomized controlled double-blind trial that might be done today by scientists. That is the best proof that one, it works, and two, it is safe. And my experience with the mangosteen has been that not only is it efficacious, but in the 15 years that I watched the consumption patterns of thousands and thousands of people in America and millions worldwide, I did not ever see a report of anything that required me to contact the FDA or any of the authorities for what were considered adverse reactions. Remember, I got into this business because of adverse reactions, the adverse reactions of drugs. And that's a complete other story, and I'd be glad to do it. But what I want another time, what I want to say to you is that I became convinced that the mangosteen was so efficacious that I eventually replaced not a small number, but a relatively large number of the drugs that I used to prescribe every day with a simple supplement. And the people that I used it with were satisfied with the results. And they kept coming back to me because there weren't the side effects and there was the efficacy that was justified by the usage of this particular plant in traditional medicine for centuries in several parts of the world where we couldn't get it, by the way. The company that I was working for at the time was the first one to bring it to the commercial market. It was really a revolution. I had been using it for 1 year in my patients before it ever became a commercial product for general consumption. And I was really struck by the way that it made a difference for my patients. Now, I've been 15 years watching the effect of the mangosteen. So imagine my dismay when I learned that the company, which frankly I loved, was no longer going to be able to provide this wonderful supplement to the world. I wanted to be certain, and I do want to be certain, that at any point in time, I am not recommending a product which is inferior. So I want to only recommend the very best product on the market that contains the mangosteen. I have been assured by the executives at the M Network that I will be listened to when I talk to them about formulation of new products and formulation even of their existing products. If I can show them the evidence, scientific or otherwise, that is convincing enough to have them make a change or to bring a new product to market. And like John said, I'm very impressed with the fact that this company is not exclusive, they're inclusive. So they're going to allow me to work and formulate with other products as well as with the products that they want. And they will always have first choice of anything that I formulate. But should they not choose to use it, then I will be free to market that where I wish. That's an inclusivity that is matched only by the fact that they really don't care where you may be getting your supplements at the present time. If you found something that you like, that is meeting some of the needs that you alone can decide are beneficial for you as far as your health is concerned, they say, continue on. But take a look as well at what they are doing. And I'm impressed by that because for me, that kind of an attitude in the network marketing industry is absolutely revolutionary. It was the reason why I went and looked at their product first. And I'll tell you that in my due diligence in looking at their product, I had to be absolutely convinced that it was the best one on the market. And so I undertook the kind of laboratory testing that is required in order to be certain of that fact. I am now satisfied that by affiliating myself with this company, I am going to be able to present the most effective, cost-friendly product that contains the mangosteen to the people who are looking for the multiple effects that the mangosteen can have in their body. Right now, from 19 different countries around the world, university scholars are turning out 3.5 research papers a month on the mangosteen. Now that doesn't exist for any other supplement. It's the reason, in fact, why one of my close friends and a previous partner of mine coined the term superfruit for the mangosteen. And, you know, even though that has been, well, stolen and used to describe a number of fruits, really, it only applies to the mangosteen. But once again, that's another presentation. And I'd be glad to make it for you so that you can be convinced that when you talk about the mangosteen, you are talking about the epitome of nature's contribution to human health. And I am satisfied as well that working with the people at this company is going to be a different experience, and an experience that is going to allow me to feel more comfortable and have more liberty and freedom of choice than I have previously had in the 15 years that I have worked intimately with several companies in the supplement world. So, John, we got lots more that we could say, but we can do it at another time. I just want to tell everybody how excited I am to be here and how convinced I am that the footprint of the mangosteen is never going to be smaller in the future, scientifically or, importantly, commercially, than it is right now. And that this product and that this company are going to be responsible for expanding that commercial footprint in a way that has never been done before.
Dr. Templeman, all I can say is the same goosebumps I had on my arm the other day when I heard the rumors that my good friend Dr. Templeman was joining us and calling this his home are here again. So I would, with all due respect, would like to say what I say to all my team members: welcome home.
It feels like coming home, John.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for your kindness, your friendship, your love. And that's the thing I want people to understand, that your love for people is really truly and it's genuine. It's authentic, and I appreciate that. And in the field, the folks involved in them are about to get involved with them will realize that when they meet you for the very first time, and hopefully they realize not tonight that you're not the normal science guy, the normal doctor guy. You really do love the field. You really do love the people, and that's what I love about you. And I've known you for 15 years. I know what you bring to the table. And tonight, I'm really crying. My friend, I've always loved you. We've kept a relationship for all these years, regardless of what opportunities we stood behind. And tonight, I'm honored to have you here with me and to be a part of our future. Thank you so much.
Let me do something, John, that is uncommon. If I can judge it to be that. Get a pen and a pencil, and I'm going to give you a doctor's telephone number. How many of you have even your own doctor's personal telephone number available to you? I would ask you not to abuse it, but if you have a serious question about your health and you're wondering what place does supplementation or lifestyle change hold for me, where can I find things that I can control without having to go someplace else to get another expert's opinion, call me. I'll talk to you about this. My telephone number is 801-369-3653. And my email is jftempleman66@gmail.com. Feel free to contact me with your questions. Now, I will have to limit it so that if you are not a member of the network, we will need someone else on the line when I talk to you. But other than that, call me. If you've got a serious concern, call me. And as long as I can offer this service, as long as I'm not overwhelmed with the demands of doing this, I want to be your concierge physician. And I will talk to you as a licensed physician, and I am a licensed physician. I can write prescriptions and practice medicine. And I'm not certain that people can get a hold of a physician in less than 15 minutes, and that's how long it would take you to get a hold of me.
Awesome. Dr. Templeman, I'm going to just say thank you again. And I just want to tell everybody here tonight, here as a guest, and those maybe looking in the future as a guest with this recording we did here tonight, that if you're looking for a home, if you're looking for some place that you want to call your home for generations to come, we look to be a multi-generational company. We don't want to be that next thing, or we want to be different. We want to be something that you can be proud of, to be a part of, just like Dr. Templeman is proud to be part of what we're doing here. And folks, trust me, he has many options out there in the world today where he could have went. He decided to call it M because of the superiority of our products, the process to create our products, the people running the company. The foundation has been laid by many of you that are here tonight, and I'm so thankful. So if you're debating whether this is for you or not, get a hold of the person invited to hear. Timing is everything. Not just the time of the company, but your personal timing. And I'm going to tell you, if you're here tonight and timing is right, and I don't mean perfect, there's no perfect time for anything, but if timing is right, the information that was laid out before you here tonight makes enough sense. But mostly important, if you trust enough in the person that cared enough about you to invite you here tonight, tell them you're ready to call M your home as well. Dr. Templeman, others, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I look forward to many, many, many years of continued friendship, and now once again, business partnership and concierge service. And that goes both ways, Dr. Templeman. Wherever I can help you, you please let me know.
Thank you. I believe that, John.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great evening, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.